Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Um, I am going to do our pre-K curriculum for this school year 1920. It's early. Um, by the way, yes, I kind of look like a mess because I just finished exercising and I really wanted to get this video out so I can share it with you guys. Now, I have a daughter who's going to be 3 in 6 days. And I have a 4-year-old. She's actually about 4 and a, no, she's not 4.5 yet. Anyways. Yeah. But I wanted to share before, because we are starting on our homeschool work today. So I didn't want them to start writing in it and then you guys not have, I didn't want to film where they've already worked in it. But my husband and I, so a little backstory about why we picked the curriculum we picked. We wanted something that had really good starting off point. We feel that with our preschool or our kindergarten, however it went, you could pretty much do anything with pretty much any of the grades, but we wanted to have a really good starting out with our girls, or even if we have future children, them as well. But we wanted to have something that was easy for them to learn and that they were learning, what they could. Part of why we had chose this curriculum is you can work as slow as you want or as slow as the child needs or anything. You're not on a time crunch. Plus, it has fabulous games, which I'm about to show you. So now this is from The Good and the Beautiful. It actually was one of the cheaper ones to go with that had, because with homeschooling, I feel like you don't have to have things, but of course, the better or more you can actually get into the schooling, the more expensive it is. But we've worked our way around that, and that is possible. It just sometimes requires more work, is why. So I'm going to show you guys the course book. We got 2 of these. We got one for our 4-year-old and one for our 3-year-old. I'm not going to start my 3-year-old here. Well, she's not 3 yet, but I said she's turning 3 in a week, so basically she's 3. We are not going to start with her just yet because we don't feel that she's quite ready, but we have other things we can do with her. So halfway through the year or whatever, she might be ready for this, because this is from ages 3 and 4 or 3 to 5. I honestly don't remember. I wish I remembered, but I don't. So this is the course book. Yeah, I kind of show you guys inside. I feel like my bang. I'll be taking a shower after this. Okay, so about this course, and it gives parents information. It also gives a list. Where's that list? Here it is. Items to always have on hand. They let you know. And I hope this comes out right. Usually it does flip around. Right now I'm seeing it backwards in the camera, but sometimes when I upload a video, it turns out the right way. So hopefully it will. But they have it just gives you kind of an overview of what you will do, and the flip book and the vowel song, which you get off of their website, and I think it takes you to YouTube to do it. Here's the first page for what they would do, and it gives you directions at the top. I want to give you just a couple more pages of, different things. Like here, learn how to write the letter A, and you also do the sounds with the letter A. And then cutting. They get to practice cutting. And of course, there's nothing on the back of that page. And then it works with lowercase a. So there's the upper and the lowercase. And then it goes on to another story, and another, B. Um, I'm gonna skip through though and show you. Oh, like here. What happens first? In order, chronological or no? Wait, yeah. Okay, so order. Guys, it is too early in the morning. It is only 5. But anyways, order which came first, second, and third. Just making sure, yeah. And then more letters. But I know there was other things. Like this one was a cute project where I had already looked this up. And you have them, I mean, I'm trying to remember. I'd have to reread the directions. But you actually take a flower and you do something with a flower and this. It's really neat. Anyways, let's move on. So I have 2 of those. Because I have a packet. Now, I'm going to show you guys the flip books. I really like I cut one, because you have to do all the cutting for these, which I don't mind. And if you guys see this, this stock is like, it's thick. But, these are letters A through F. And what they do is they find a picture, and then they have to do the upper and lower case of what it begins with. So they would have to go through and find the uppercase D. And then go through and find the lowercase d. And it goes on like that with quite a few other pictures. There it is. And this is just a fun game that they can do or play. It's just more fun to kind of do it with them. I'm showing you now just some of the pictures that they have. So that is their one flip book, and then they have it obviously goes through the whole alphabet. So, and there's, like I said, there's 4 of them, and these are ones that I have not cut them yet. So you can see where you cut on the dotted lines. Now I'm going to show you some of the games. I only cut out one game as well because, well, my 4-year-old, she was getting so excited, she couldn't wait to play it. Now what I need to do is I need to separate these and get some gallon bags to put these all in. I kept the directions of how to do the game. This was on the top of the page. And I had to cut out all of these peanuts separately. So some of them are not perfect. But these, again, they're thick. And this goes with the game called Feed the Elephant. So what I would do is, it says to take and put all these peanuts face up. There is an upper and a lower case for each one. What does this go to? It's A through, I think it's just like the flip book. A through, what was the flip book? I think it was, honestly, I don't remember. But it does not have all the whole alphabet. And so you just take these little letters and you tell them, okay, do, because it has the uppercase and lowercase, so you say, hey, feed them E. And so they would find the uppercase and lowercase E, and they would just stick it right in the elephant's mouth. And it helps them practice to recognize the letters. Now this next game, this was kind of a fun looking game. We got to cut it out and you tape it together and it will become a square block. They roll it and they have to tell you what the letter is and the sound that the letter makes. So some of these games kind of get into I honestly don't know exactly how you play them because I hadn't looked at all of them. This is hide and seek pets. So it says at the top, cut out all the items on this page, lay the items out that have letters on them without the child seeing. Hide the dog or the dog, the cat, the turtle behind 3 items. Have the child point to an item and say the letter's name. Sorry. Say the letter name and the sound the letter makes. Child can pick up the item and see if the pet is hiding underneath it. And those are the pets that you would cut out and hide behind these. It was really neat. And these, of course, you can keep. The only thing that they outright say on their website is you can actually keep reusing these for multiple children. The only thing you need is a course book. Swat the fly. I don't know if cut out each fly on this page. Lay out the fly. Say the letter name. Child swats at the letter with the fly swatter. Oh, there must be a fly swatter, or you have to have a fly swatter. I don't know. But, oh yeah, you must have to have a fly swatter, so those are those. And then this one, I had to read about it because I was very curious. So you cut along these dotted lines, and then you have this strip that'll go through it. Sorry, dog barking. Let me know if somebody's here or something. Oh, garbage truck. Sorry. So what you do is, I'm trying to remember exactly what have your child pull the number strip through and say each number. So they're just learning their numbers. And they're of course not in order, so that when they pull them through, they're not all in order. Oh, I got one. Who must be up? Oh, and the rest, I think this is the rest of it. I don't think there's any other games. Nope. Okay, so this is letter memory. And it tells you 2 ways of playing it. But you have all these memory cards with all these letters on them and pictures. And I think, oh, here's the other letter page. Okay, so basically you're going to cut out all of these letters. Now again, this does not have every alphabet on it. So I'm assuming one means like you would, oh see, these are identical, and so are the other 2. But what I'm half wondering, and I would have to actually, take the 2 minutes to actually look at the directions, is that you can either do matching for letter to picture, for what each picture would start with, or do, of course, letter to letter or picture to picture. First starting out, of course, we do picture to picture because they wouldn't necessarily know that. So this also came at the front of it. It gives a list of each game that is in here. So I kept this so that way I would know. But yeah, so that is our curriculum for our preschool kids. Again, if it takes more than a year if our youngest one is not prepared to do it this year, of course we can do this with her next year. We have the course book and everything. It would be nice. We're not pushing her. I mean, she's still young enough. Our 4-year-old, well, she's 4. She's going to be 5 halfway through school year. So, of course, she's more than ready to go forward with doing this stuff. So, and next year she would technically start kindergarten. But if it takes us the 2 years to get our youngest, before she's ready, that's okay. and they even go through, they teach you different things. I had originally found this because I wanted to do the kindergarten and first grade. Uh, their their particular thing, not every subject in school. What I wanted to do was their language arts. I thought they had such great fundamental with their it. It seemed easy for the kids to be able to learn with this program. So that's why we are trying it, and what better to try it than pre-K and find out if it's gonna work. So sorry, it's too early in the morning, and I have one. I don't know if you guys could hear her, but she's awake. She's in her own bed. She can get out of bed herself and come downstairs, but sometimes she likes to lay upstairs and let us know that she's awake before she comes down. So I will go up and check on her. But thank you so much for watching, and we will have another video here very soon about some changes that we have made. And apparently my dog's going to continue to bark and let us know that people are probably walking down the street or something. Yes, our town actually starts out at 5 o'clock in the morning, by the way. So thank you so much for watching, and we will be back.